So good morning. Thank you for being with me today. So somebody asked me how I can be able to create a research paper using AI or artificial intelligence, a paper that can be presented in a conference. And I said that these are simple things that you can be able to do with AI. And because artificial intelligence, some of these platforms are so intelligent that they can be able to actually get you a topic, they get you the objectives, they get you the research questions, they get you the research methodology. You go to another one that is going to do what we call summarize for you the literature. Then you can even go further and try to look at some of the papers that have been written and what actually has been the results from some of those letters. So those are all things that you can be able to do with AI. And that is why sometimes I keep telling people that we need to understand some of these platforms so that we know how much you can be able to do with it. So I want to try and do that, try and look for a paper that I can be able to write on family businesses, issues of family business succession, and my main, I'm going to start from ChatGPT. One of the reasons as to why I like ChatGPT is because it is a content development platform. It's a platform that can help you to create content. Now, the first question, and the good thing about ChatGPT is that it all depends with the prompt or the questions that you are going to ask the AI platform, and you'll get the answers that you need, basically depending on the question that you are going to ask. So my area of interest is family business, and allow me to start. So the first question is that because I do not know the topic to deal with, then I may start here by telling ChatGPT or prompting ChatGPT to list for me all the topics in family businesses. Let ChatGPT list for me the topics, because I wanted to do a research on the issues of family business, but I did not actually know what to write about in family business. So I need topics, the different topics that maybe I can write about. So we wait for the prompt to get the answers. I wanted some of the small topics that I can do. So you can see the benefits and challenges of running a family business, succession planning and leadership transition in family business, family dynamics in business decision making work-life balance as a family business owner, tax and legal consideration of family businesses. Maybe the kind of the question that I asked or the prompt was not very well. So maybe I can tell it to list for me research topics. I want to be on family business. On family business success. So I think that one would be a better one than what I had asked. Maybe I can see, because if you look at what I got was more of simple topics. So the impact of family dynamics on business performance success, the role of family culture and values in driving family business success, strategies, effective leadership transition and success family businesses, the impact of external factors such as those one of family business success, the influence of family business network and relationship on business performance and success, the role of financial management and investment strategy in driving family business. I think the influence of factors in the adoption and implementation of innovation in family businesses. So I think this is a good paper for me. I like issues on innovation. So I think that would be a very good paper for me. Factors influencing the adoption and implementation of innovations in family businesses. So let me continue. Copy that paper. Then come here, put it there. Then I tell ChatGPT to actually list for me similar papers, research papers, written on this topic. So I want to see whether this is a topic that people have done, I have a literature for this topic. So at least for me, there are few research papers on this topic, innovation in family business, a systemic literature review. So you can see we have that one for 2020. We have the role of family influence innovation, adoption, implementation of small business farms, 2019. Actually, the years are very good for me. Family ownership and innovation, the modulation role of family involvement. We have that one. And we have another one, innovation in family farms, examining the role of family resources and strategic orientation. That one was written in 2010. So I have the literature, I have the papers, family farms and adoption of disruptive innovation. So I have the papers. That one actually is very good. It's for 2021. So I have about 5 papers that I can be able to actually think about. So the literature is there. So the next question that I need to tell it is to prompt it is to list for me the literature, the research gaps in the chosen topic. So I want the literature gap in the chosen topic. Let me see whether AI can do that for me. I'm waiting AI, I'm waiting the research gap in the chosen topic factors of influence. So limited empirical research, or there is a growing body of literature on innovation in family business. There's still a limited amount of empirical research that specifically examines the factors that influence the adoption. Lack of cross-country and cross-culture studies. Many of the existing studies on innovation in family business are based on samples from specific region. That's a very good one. Focus on small businesses and size. The existing studies on small and medium enterprises. So they do not actually look at that area of innovation. Other studies, so all these are gaps that I can be able to choose one of the gap. I can be able to choose one of the gap. And for me, I think the best gap for me is which one? Other studied areas of, many of the existing studies on innovation in family business are focused on product. There is a need for more research on other types of innovation, such as process on all these. So I think this one is very okay. So I copy that one, put it there, and then prompt ChatGPT to list for me research objectives in for this gap. Now, let me see the research objectives that I'm going to get for this gap. So I'm still continuing. I got the topic. I got the papers that I'm going to use for literature. I've gotten the gap. Now I am on the objectives. Now, these are the objectives. Identify the factors that influence the adoption of implementation of the process innovation in family, including the organization, to explore the role of family dynamics, to investigate the relationship between the process and organization innovation, to examine the challenges and barriers that. So all these are simple objectives that I can be able to choose from to assess the impact of external factors such as industry competition, regulation, environment on adoption and implementation of process and organization innovation, to compare the innovation. So all these are objectives that I can choose. Now, because I have the objectives, then I prompt it to list for me the research questions on the topic. Let me see whether I can be able to get some research questions for that topic. Remember, I started with a topic. I chose the topic. I looked for the papers, then objectives, then I'm looking for the research topic, research questions. What are the main factors that influence the adoption and implementation? How does family involvement and ownership of effect? Very good research questions that I can be able to use to choose from when I'm writing my paper. Very many, very good ones, and I can be able to choose from what is the difference in the adoption of implementation of. So I have about 10 research questions to choose from. Then after that, maybe I can talk about the significance of the study. But no, let me just do away with the significance because it's simple for me. Go to research methodology. So create, develop a conceptual framework for my topic. Now I want the conceptual framework. So here I'm going to get the dependent variables and the independent variables so that I understand what I can use. So internal factors, you can see them. They include the factors related to family. So external factors, they include the factors related to broader business environment, such as the industry, competition, regulation, and all that. Types of innovations, you can see it has highlighted for me the types of the innovations. And innovation outcomes, already I have the innovation outcome, the ultimate goal of innovation. So I have everything that I need for this paper, even the conceptual framework that I want to develop. Or what I need to do is to draw the conceptual framework for myself. So maybe I can ask it to list for me the dependent and independent variable for the topics. For the topic, maybe I can be specific a bit. Let me see what ChatGPT is going to give me and see whether my research is going anywhere. So those are the dependent variables, implementation of innovation. The independent variables is family involvement, dynamics, all these. Actually, I even wonder what I should choose from all these because we have so many. I only needed 3, but you can see them. So you have technology readiness, industrial competition, regulatory environment, organization culture, family culture. All these are different types of dependent variables. The main reason as to why I have gone specifically to dependent variables is because I wanted it to be easier for me to draw a conceptual framework. Let me continue with my study. Now I go to this methodology and I tell it to develop a research methodology for my topic. Develop a research methodology for my topic. Let me see what I'm going to get from ChatGPT, whether I can be able to get a research methodology for my topic. But the ChatGPT continue telling me about my. So the research design would be a mixed method approach, combining qualitative and quantitative. So you can see sampling strategies will be passive, basically because I want information from the people the main people in the organization. Data collection will be collected through a combination of a survey, interviews, and all those things. Then data analysis be analyzed using mixed method approach. Quantitative will be analyzed using statistical techniques such as correlation, analysis, regression, and all that. Ethics research will be adhered to. All these, I think, are some of the things. The limitations that study may face, such as the potential of response bias, sample size limitation. The researcher will address the limitation by carefully designing the study, selecting appropriate sampling strategy, and clearly communicating to. So I have my research methodology there. Now, after I had developed my research methodology, I need to go further and maybe develop a questionnaire. Let me see whether ChatGPT can develop a questionnaire for my paper. Develop a questionnaire written the word questionnaire, but AI can help me to get the right information. Questionnaire for my paper, for my topic, not topic. Let me see whether these guys I don't know what. Develop, create a questionnaire. The topic. I don't know why ChatGPT has decided not to do that for me. Let me see whether it is going to generate a response for me. Or maybe I can take the topic. Let me take the topic. Then I can come to the new chat. Then I can tell it to create a questionnaire for the following topic. Questionnaire. So I think I have a problem with the system, but all what I wanted to show you is that I can actually do everything using ChatGPT for my paper. I started with the topic. I looked for the papers that can help me to create the background and the literature. I did not stop there. I went to the objectives. I then went to the research questions. Then I went to the conceptual framework, the independent and the dependent variable. And lastly, I went to the research methodology. And if it was not for this problem that you see here, they could have actually developed me a questionnaire. So it means that I can actually be able to develop a paper, a research paper for conference using AI, artificial intelligence, within 1 day, within 1 day or 2 days, and present it in the conference, collect data, influences, present it in the conference, and I'm okay. So thank you very much. I just hope that I have shown you how to do some of these things. Thank you and have a nice day.